Welcome to Lesson 3, Landing Pages. Now, as we talked about in the previous lesson, landing pages are very vital to your ad rank. And ad rank, as we talked about, is very vital to driving down your costs and increasing your click-through rate, and can really help you, and actually not help you, but can make or break a campaign at the end of the day. So what is a landing page? A landing page is the page that a user is sent to immediately following a click of an Adwords ad. So this is a good example of a Folgers landing page. This was an ad that I clicked on for hazelnut coffee. It's sent to a page that is showing hazelnut coffee, where you can either purchase the coffee, read a description of it, or they also display other products that you might like. It looks like they're just other flavors of coffee. So really relevant, really in tune with what I was looking for. So hazelnut coffee, I got sent to a page with hazelnut coffee. What's not to like about that? Maybe you don't love the brand, maybe you don't love the reviews, but you are getting sent to a page of a product that you were looking for. Now, just going over the importance again, a good landing page produces higher quality score, which results in lower cost per click. And the lower the cost per click, the more conversions you're going to get for lower cost, which drives a higher ROI. So just naturally, by getting the same amount or more conversions for a lower cost, your return on your advertising investment is going to be much higher, and you're going to get a higher click-through rate because you're going to show up higher or closer to the top of the page, which generally speaking produces higher click-through rates of those ads. More people are clicking through those, ads towards the top of the page. Now, what are some elements of a good landing page? This was an ad that I clicked on from Starbucks when I was looking for Veranda Blend K-Cup packs. So they have a clear call to action. You don't want your users to have to work to either buy something from you, request an inquiry, call you. You want to make whatever that main action is, you want to make that very out in the open and very prevalent on the page. Here it's buy online. You want to make sure the page matches the ad and the keywords. You don't want, this would be a terrible landing page for Starbucks coffee cups. This is going to be good for Starbucks K-Cups, Starbucks Veranda Blend K-Cup packs, things like that. You want it to be really relevant. And then a picture of the product. I think the psychology normally says that people make a decision about the page under a second. The first thing that they look for is the picture. So you want a really crisp, really high quality picture on your page where somebody can instantly recognize that that page is what they came there for. Next, a clear description of the product or service. I'm not going to get too much into copywriting, but copywriting is a huge portion of this, and I'm sure there's another Udemy class that you could go to that will teach you all of the basics of copywriting and how to write a really good sales or landing page. But generally speaking, you want to give a great description. You want to clear up any objections that they might have, and then lastly, answering any possible customer questions like size, does this fit in my specific Keurig coffee K-Cup coffee brewer. What the video here, I'm sure, explains things in greater detail, but just any possible questions that might come up for a customer or objections that they have for buying your product, you can clear that up with a great description or answering it in an FAQ on that landing page. This is something that's been passed around the internet a lot, the anatomy of a perfect landing page. You'll see a great headline, secondary headline, description, clear call to action, testimonials, providing social proof. Testimonials is a great way for that, maybe even providing tweets from real customers, more information if needed, links. All of these elements have been proven to provide not only great conversion rates, but great customer satisfaction. I'll provide a link to this so that you can take a look and browse around. But and this is not a rule or a law by any stretch of the imagination. It's just kind of a general guideline to follow that have produced good results in the past. Maybe in your niche or in your category, you don't need all of these elements. Maybe you just need a great picture, a description, and a call to action. You don't need the testimonials, even though testimonials do work fairly well. But it's elements that you can at least try and test to see what maximizes performance for you. So keys to landing page success. Again, be relevant. I'm sorry to overharp on this, but relevance is key in landing pages. Be informational. So you want to provide as much information about the product as possible. If you go through Amazon and you go to a product of theirs, like the Kindle for instance, there's not one question on there that you have at the end. You have all the information that you need to either make a purchase or not make a purchase, or if you're just doing research, you got all the information that you have. You have information about the product, you have pictures, you have a video, you have all of the main features, and then you have customer reviews so you can see what people are saying about that product. So give as much information as you can. Don't leave anything on the table. You want to make sure that everything that you have about that product, any questions that a customer might have, you're clearing up on that page. And then lastly, like I said, for the call to action, be easy. Do not make people scroll to the bottom of the page or find a hidden link to add something to their cart or call you or fill out a form. Make sure that that button or that form is out in the open, easily accessible, and don't make your users work too hard. Now next we're going to go into some landing page examples of companies that are doing landing pages well and some that could use a little help to give you some real world examples of landing pages out in the wild.